Wow, me and my number one source just nailed another one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. We have absolutely breaking news right now that's going to change college football. Superstar five-star receiver Brandon Inniss has officially announced his commitment to Brian Hartline and the Ohio State University. Back-to-back five-star receivers, Carnell Tate yesterday, and now it's Brandon Inniss today. This is exactly what I had been told was going to happen. I put out videos. I said it's happening back-to-back. A month ago, I told Tennessee fans, Carnell Tate is not coming. They yelled at me. They got mad. And it's exactly what happened. I want to thank my number one source for letting me in the know. But guys, we've got more huge stuff on an absolutely major weekend for Ohio State. The June 24th visitors list is crazy. Caleb Downs, the superstar safety from the state of Georgia, will be visiting. It will be his final official visit. And guys, according to my number one source, at the very worst, Ohio State goes into this visit with Caleb Downs tied for the lead with Alabama. And we expect Caleb Downs to possibly silently commit to the Ohio State Buckeyes this weekend on his final official visit. And then he'll make his actual public announcement in January. So Caleb Downs, the number 11 player in the nation, the superstar, the number one safety in the nation. What a major win this would be for Ryan Day. And really that defensive staff, that new defensive staff for Ohio State, getting an absolute star from SEC country. We also have a major report to get to on Justice Haynes, the superstar running back from the state of Georgia, who will be visiting Ohio State this weekend as well. And many people, myself included, have been saying that this kid was a major lean to Georgia. But my number one source told me to wait. He's going to give Ohio State a legitimate chance. We know the Buckeyes are in desperate need for a legitimate superstar in this class at the running back position. No disrespect to Mark Fletcher, but they need a superstar, and this kid could turn into a five-star prospect when it's all said and done. He's also a baseball player, apparently. My number one source was telling me he can throw a fastball upwards of 98, 99 miles per hour, and Ohio State is certainly in it for this kid, and they may even move ahead and be the team to beat in his recruitment if they hit it out of the ballpark with their absolutely huge official visit this weekend. So guys, there's major stuff happening. We've also got intel on Noah Rogers. I've been saying the past few days, I'm worried about Noah Rogers. I don't think he'll want to be in a class with two five-star receivers. My number one source woke me up this morning in a phone call at about 5 a.m., and he told me, listen, Noah Rogers is a Buckeye. So guys, Noah Rogers, there's some reports going around. He couldn't find a flight, whatever. The thing that you should know, in the coming days, I would expect Noah Rogers to announce his commitment to the Ohio State University. That's going to be 3 top 50 receivers in the same week. And it's just absolutely historic recruiting by Brian Hartline. So Noah Rogers, many people expect Noah Rogers to finish the cycle as a five-star, and you could be talking about 3 five-star receivers in the same class for Ohio State. Also, the major intel on Caleb Downs. They enter this week with his official visit at worst tied for the lead with Alabama, and they're going to get their chance to completely knock this official visit out of the park and actually gain Caleb Downs' silent commitment this weekend. We don't think he's going to go public this weekend. That's not his style. He's going to want to wait a little bit. But Caleb Downs possibly silently committing to the program this weekend. But guys, the guy to watch right now, it's Jermaine Matthews, kind of the athlete. We'll see if he commits. He's a guy from Ohio. You got to lock down in-state guys. And then Noah Rogers, a guy that I was kind of skeptical on, but I've recently been reassured by my number one source. Noah Rogers is certainly going to be an Ohio State Buckeye in the coming days. He will be very likely committing to the program. We've also got some major news regarding Reuben Owens and his NIL deal with Louisville. So Reuben Owens, He's been a major NIL recruit, the 5-star, the #1 running back in the nation, takes a few visits to TCU, announces TCU as his leader last week. And then this past weekend, visits Louisville. They've got tons of prospects on campus. They're throwing around Papa John's money like crazy. And they get him. And guys, the recent intel I got on Reuben Owens, I was told last night at around midnight by my #1 source, Reuben Owens received $3 million and he got a lifetime free supply Papa John's pizza to commit to Louisville. And there's a stipulation within the NIL deal that he's not allowed to visit other schools, apparently. So Reuben Owens getting a major deal with Louisville and with Papa John's Pizza. Congratulations to him. We also received a report that Jimbo Fisher, who, you know, his #1 running back target was Reuben Owens. He was so irate when Owens committed to Louisville. He started freaking out. He was running around the street, you know, his streets naked, and they actually had to subdue him last night. He was very upset, and apparently that was a situation that my #1 source was following. Jimbo Fisher extremely irate that his boosters were not able to up their offer to match the booster offer that Louisville gave him, and apparently he had to be calmed down. He had to be given something. I think they tranquilized him to really calm Jimbo down. So that was my #1 source messaged me at like midnight last night and said, "You're never going to believe this. This is what happened." But guys, the situation with Reuben Owens, congratulations, major deal to Louisville, and Louisville is out of control right now on the NIL trail. They're going crazy. They paid for DeAndre Moore Jr., the star receiver, and now they're at it again with Reuben Owens and Jimbo Fisher. He wanted Owens badly. That was A&M's #1 running back target in the cycle, and he reacted very disturbingly, running around his front yard naked. He was angry that, you know, not a good situation there. I don't want to get too much into it. We don't want to infringe on Jimbo's privacy. But guys, the major things, my #1 source telling me, Caleb Downs, it's a major visit this weekend, and at worst, Ohio State goes into this official visit with Caleb Downs as co-leaders with Alabama. Right now, it's Ohio State, Alabama, and then Georgia as the top 3 schools, with really Ohio State and Bama as the top 2. But I expect Ohio State to completely, you know, hit it out of the ballpark with this major final official visit. And then we expect a public announcement from Caleb Downs sometime in July during the dead period. That's what we're expecting. He's an absolute superstar, guys. He's a major player. The key guy to watch right now, it's going to be Noah Rogers. Does he announce his commitment tomorrow? Is it a domino effect? It's one to watch, and Noah Rogers, I'm extremely confident Ohio State is going to land him. It is crazy right now, guys. Ohio State recruiting is ridiculous. NIL recruiting is ridiculous. But guys, that is going to do it for this recruiting updates video. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Links to that's always in the description. I'm, of course, the Depressed Ginger. Thank you for watching.